Asuka's Seaside Bakery. Asuka grew up in a quiet place surrounded by fields where many kinds of vegetables were grown. Now she lives with her husband in a cute house on top of a hill with a view of the ocean, just 7 stops away from her hometown. Asuka loved bread since she was little and dreamed of becoming a baker. So she used to draw pictures of the types of bread she wanted to make, hoping to make people happy. But she grew up, and her childhood dream started to fade. One day, after the last shop in her neighborhood closed, an elderly lady living next door said sadly, "It's so hard to go and buy food now. I wish there was a bakery nearby." Suddenly, Asuka thought, "A bakery? That was my dream, wasn't it? I've always kept it in the corner of my heart. Maybe now is the time." Asuka discussed it with her husband many times and studied how to bake bread. 3 years later, she opened a small white bakery right next to their home. On sunny days, the blue ocean below sparkled beautifully. Asuka made many kinds of bread to bring joy to her customers. Bread with fruits, beans, or vegetables. Bread filled with jam and cream. Sweet red bean paste bread. Bread filled with ham, sausage, and cheese. Her first customer was, of course, the elderly lady next door. Soon after, many others came, and Asuka barely had time to rest. Every day, the elderly lady came back with a smile to buy her favorite red bean bread. Waking up early every day and baking many kinds of bread was hard, but seeing the happy faces of her customers made all the tiredness disappear. Two weeks after opening, a small boy came with his mother and asked, "Do you have any penguin-shaped bread?" Unfortunately, she didn't. "What about panda-shaped bread?" Again, no luck. "I'm sorry, I'll make it for next time," Asuka said. After that, she started making animal-shaped bread, including cabbage-white butterflies, like the ones that sometimes fluttered by her shop. The next time the boy came, he was overjoyed. A month later, Asuka's childhood friend Ai visited the bakery. "Asuka, you made your dream come true. I'm so happy for you. I'll buy lots." Seeing Ai's face after so long, Asuka remembered how they used to dream together about becoming bakers and talk about their future. Her heart felt full. Two months passed and the number of customers became steady. One day, a young man walked through the door. "Hello. I took the small train and got off at the station nearby this morning. I found this bakery on Instagram and knew I had to visit. All the bread looks delicious. What should I get?" He picked a few items, then asked, "What flavour is the one shaped like a wave?" "Oh, that's the sea breeze bread. It's butter flavoured," Asuka replied. "Sea breeze bread? What a lovely name! I'll take one of those too." Asuka smiled and said, "Thank you so much for coming all this way," as she handed him the bread. The young man was hungry, so he ate some bread right away, but saved the sea breeze bread to enjoy later. After spending the day at the lighthouse and watching the waves gently roll onto the shore, he boarded the train back to the city. On the way home, the young man couldn't stop thinking about the sea breeze bread, so he took it out of his bag and started eating it slowly. He took a bite and thought, "Wow!" The bread had a delicious buttery smell with a hint of salt. It felt as if a sea breeze was blowing, bringing back memories of the white lighthouse, the blue ocean, the sandy beach, and even the small bakery. As she was closing her shop, Asuka thought about the young man. Then her eyes fell on a single piece of sea breeze bread on a tray. Without a second thought, she reached out, picked it up, and took a bite. For a second, she tasted the sea. Asuka smiled softly and thought, "I'm so glad I became a baker."